love that overhand right, but it has to come back with the left hook.
Stop at the bell, gentlemen.
Oh, he should.
Respect the bell.
Good round.
You're waiting too long. Take it easy. You're waiting too long.
How do you feel?
Bucket. Where's the bucket?
Tyson walking with purpose, having lost over 100 pounds. Mike Tyson wants to reignite his love for the sport. That's why he is here tonight. Tyson versus Jones Jr. A battle of legends. Father time undefeated. They're both way past their primes, but again, curiosity, nostalgia, you'll get it in the main event. It is billed as an exhibition. We'll see. This is no exhibition, although Badou Jack exhibiting his superior skills thus far, Israel.
Good shot.
Almost like a school or a session or a seminar in boxing he's giving to Blake right now. Look at that. You see what I mean? The momentum. He's starting to walk him down a little bit more because he can feel him quitting. It's almost like Blake is just gun shy under the pressure. Doesn't know what to do or how to react to anything that Badou's throwing at him. And you can see it's just building up slowly. It's about to pop in an instant.
What Jack should do or can, or what he could do, could be more.
Right away by Badou Jack, straight right through the guard. I mean, Blake McKernan is giving
that's the shot.
his best effort, but it's just not good enough against Badou Jack. And really, you wonder how much the referee's going to let him take with shots like that. And yet McKernan fights back.
I love that. I love those two body shots.
And of course, McKernan, a military man, no quit, no surrender, and he wants to try to. What can McKernan do better here, Ray? Trying to, I mean,
he's
the onslaught.
He's doing what he's capable of doing, and he has a chin, but it's just a matter of time, it seems like.
Israel, do you concur?
Yeah, 100%. I feel so. He's starting to try to, I guess, do what he feels like he needs to do.
That's the shot. That's the shot.
Mike McCollum is smiling somewhere as the body snatch right now. Badou Jack just, and yet McKernan doesn't really seem to be showing much in terms of like withering away because of the body shots yet.
McKernan, I tell you, he's
built.
He's not giving up. He's not giving up.
Physical shape and fighting shape.
Yeah, he's like playing 80% defense right now rather than,
well,
offense a little bit
trying
more.
his best, and Badou Jack rolls and takes care of that punch. There's a jab by McKernan going to the body, so now trying to place his punches.
Well, you're right, Ray. If he cuts him off, he'll have a better time.
And he's done it here momentarily.
Yeah.
It's going to take one, not just one punch.
Discipline.
A hook and another shot.
Badou Jack sticking it to Blake McKernan, the gutsy Blake McKernan.
Blake's coming back though. He's trying to let him know what he's about in this round.
I'm not giving up.
You gotta quit waiting. Whenever you let a combination going, when you step out, throw the jab. You're letting them walk in. Don't let them walk in. Don't let them walk in. Okay? Don't let them walk in. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay?
Sorry, 4?
Yeah, listen. Okay, listen. Okay. Move. Okay? You need to move. You need to throw the 1-2, step over 3-2, and
Let's
move.
let's take a look at the replay here. See Badou landing the right hand. Just shy, just missed that one.
Him.
I wonder what set it up though. Ooh, double up. That was the one he doubled up on.
Shot.
So the first one missed. And then he stepped in with a shuffle step, and then boom, he closed the distance with that one. Beautiful. That was dope. There comes a point in the fight, Ray. You ever feel like early on in your career, there comes a point in the fight where you just don't care anymore? I feel like Blake's there right now. He's at the point where he knows he's lost most likely maybe 3 rounds of this fight, so he has to step up. He knows he has to give it.
The only time I had that feeling was with Duran 1, Hector Camacho. Who else beat me?
Terry Norris.
Terry Norris.
Sorry, didn't want to bring up that memory, Sugar Ray. And we are in the 4th round here, though. Badou Jack and Blake McKernan Jack, and you talk about levels, 7 of his last 8 opponents have held titles sometime during their careers. McKernan facing, well, his first real test. Beautiful double jab right hand, but there's McKernan popping the jab and the left hook. So just when you think you're going to count out Blake the Beast McKernan, there's a reason they're fighting. Wow, right uppercut, left hook.
Those are the kind of shots and combinations that work. It's not one punch knockout here.
Yes, if the first one missed, the second one missed, the third one missed, the fourth one's going to get him.
You know, there's no crowd in attendance. They're missing that atmosphere, but the fights, the action, make you totally forget about that, Israel. Looks like there's, I mean, it's just intense action.
It is, and it's just momentum building.
From both guys.
McKernan coming back in round 4. Valiant effort. It's still Badu Jack's round, but...
Yeah, but I like the fact that Blake has nothing to lose. He's like a dog that's been cornered now, so he knows he has to bite back.
And he's not panicking, Ray.
No, he's not. He's very composed.
I feel like he thinks he's had Badu Jack's best, so he
misses with a sweeping left and bounces a right hand off Jack's shoulder, and Jack really able to dictate the tempo, stabbing him with the jab in the midsection, backing McKernan up and backing him up with the jab, Ray.
Yeah, I think what Jack could do also is throw punches in bunches, put them all together. Because he's well balanced. He cuts the ring off. Oh, he has yet to cut the ring off.
Shoot it again.
There you go. No, he is doing it.
And a little bit more feints, and more looks. I feel like he will draw his attacks if he does that, because he knows he can just beat up Blake right now, so he's not really doing anything crafty to bring out his attacks. But if he feints a little bit more, shows a little bit more shoulder or something, he can draw his attacks and then counter him.
I love that shot to the body.
Final 15 seconds, yeah, a little shoe shine, and McKernan, the double, triple jab, parried by Jack, and we're heading to the second half of this 8-round affair at a light heavyweight.
I love the defensive savvy of Badu Jack, parrying, blocking with the shoulder.
McKernan is still talking, and man, he talked a lot in the build-up to this fight. In Israel, it's all about promoting, and you got to seize the moment. He knows he's the underdog, and he wants to make the most of this opportunity.
Yeah, man, and he's still in there. That's the thing. I actually commend him for still being in there, even though he's fighting very defensively, which he has to. But yeah, good on him.
He might be ahead of this, don't worry about that. Yeah.
Water.
1, 2,
That's in over and above my eyes.
Okay. You move that snake. Where's the Vaseline? Here.
McKernan had fought a total of 60 pro rounds coming into this fight, while Jack, he had fought 60 rounds in widely recognized title fights. A chasm of experience. All right, so we're about to start round number 5. Prohibitive favorite Badu Jack against the underdog McKernan, and you love that jab, Israel.
I love the parry before the jab. He parried and snapped back with a jab instantly. That was beautiful, straight away off the bat.
And there's a jab that splits the guard from McKernan.
Jack is very aggressive, and he should be. But I like to see him go down to the body and to the head, too, because he throws some great shots.
1 is the loneliest number, and that jab from McKernan was very lonely in the last round, Israel. He's not able to land the jabs like Badu Jack, unable to really land much, but he is trying to just hang tough. But again, this is the hurt business, and you don't want to see anybody seriously hurt, Ray.
Not a lot. But the thing is, McKernan drops that left hand.
Right uppercut, left hook. Oh, that was from distance. Man, we've seen some great uppercuts in the sport recently. Even going back to the one that Anthony Joshua landed on Vladimir Klitschko in their classic a couple years back, and now Badu Jack measuring McKernan. McKernan's hands are down. Now back up and leaving his body exposed.
Yeah, I like the way he's investing to the body, because he's going to cash out later on.
You see how Jack is throwing that jab?
Wow, three-punch combo. Yes, Ray.
That jab.
Oh, there it is. He's trying to cash out now.
Use that,
He's trying to cash out now.
jab to throw those punches.
He's hurt. He can see it as well.
You gotta mix it up. Mix your punches up.
Badu Jack taking his time.
Use that jab.
Man, McKernan is taking the punishment, coming back, staying with the fundamentals, trying to score with the jab. But everything Badu Jack delivers usually pays dividends. But here comes McKernan.
You can't sleep on McKernan. You cannot sleep on him.
There's a beast within Blake McKernan. And it's being tamed for the most part by Badu Jack. But what do you think, Israel?
Yeah, like I said, you can't sleep on McKernan because this is God loves a trier, man, and he's got to punch his chance. And
oh, that left hand lands. McKernan can take a shot, but how much more will he be able to take trying to fight off the ropes?
His body's hurt. You can tell Blake's body's hurt, so Badu's just targeting it now. He's got a seeking missile.
Under 30 seconds, there's a right hand.
That was a great right hand.
A great right hand by Blake McKernan.
Put them together, baby. Let's go.
And remember, Badu Jack has been knocked out, but 15 seconds left in the fifth, and despite the difference in experience, lead right uppercut by Jack, and McKernan stands right in the pocket. McKernan being lit up, and while it may not behoove him, it makes for, well, excitement.
You can't fall asleep.
Wow.
Good round. Great round.
And yet you wonder, again, the mind of a fighter and the heart.
The heart.
And also being a military guy, you can tell at the highest level they're built different. If you can get through what they get through, they're built different. So he's definitely got the heart.
And he I mean, coming in, he's a counter puncher.
I'm telling you, that 3-2-3 is there. 3-2-3 is there, or the 1-2, your favorite shot to the body.
Let's look at see Badu hits him with a right hand. Look at the distance control. Doesn't even, barely gets touched with that one. Parries that away. Ooh, nice uppercut. That was beautiful.
And speaking of distance, the last 5 fights for McKernan have completed the scheduled distance. And this one, of course, scheduled for 8. This is round number 6. How do you have it after 5? I know we gave up on the unofficial scoring as well, but obviously, have you given every round to Badu Jack?
So far, maybe there was I think the 4th round, maybe.
Well, when you look at these numbers, I guess I didn't even have to ask you, brother.
Yeah, if you look at the 4th round, Blake tried to come back, but Badu still controlled the ring in that one.
Oh, and Badu Jack continuing to go back to the body.
Look at Blake moving around, dancing.
Yep.
Watch your feet, gentlemen.
Oh,
man. Just, again, against lower-level opponent, but Badu Jack is putting on a show tonight, Ray. And then McKernan wants to steal the show a bit, the Thunder. Does he have the power to knock out a guy like Badu Jack? He came down, remember, he had to lose a lot of weight, lost a lot of muscle, Israel.
Yeah, definitely, boy. He's still a heavy-set guy. I can see his frame. He definitely has power.
I love those shots. I love those shots.
But power doesn't mean anything if you can't get to the target.
Man, he is
so true.
Tenderizing the liver.
Uppercut.
Watch your feet.
And now Badu's starting, you can see when he throws the shots, he's starting to throw them with a little bit more heat.
Yeah.
Because he can feel the momentum now. He's setting them up, exactly.
McKernan eating more liver shots than
fire.
Hannibal Lecter. What a lead right hand by Badu Jack.
Those are the shots I'm talking about. To the midsection, let both hands go. There you go.
A symphony of
that's again
from Jack.
He's about to go down.
Badu Jack
definitely
continues to deliver a barrage of blows to the body, but McKernan, he is showing the Rocky.
There's no quit in McKernan. The jab.
Badu Jack playing the role of Apollo Creed, but man, McKernan. Minute left in the 6th. Badu Jack letting McKernan utilize some footwork, lateral movement, allowing McKernan to maybe recover just a bit here, Israel.
Yeah, he's just on the bicycle riding on his back foot, just trying to get some air, but Badu is not letting him breathe. He's on him like a wet blanket.
I've been impressed all night long with these fighters. The conditioning. and the heart.
And Jack has been just
That's the guy.
continuing to batter the body of McKernan, who refuses to capitulate.
You see, anytime Badu gets close, McKernan's elbow gets glued to his liver. He's saving that with his life.
Oh, that's good.
Offbeat 1-2. That was beautiful.
He's taking him. He's taking him.
Oh, look at that. The shoulder barging came with the right hand.
Whoa.
Excellent, excellent round.
Excellent, excellent night, Israel.
We working, baby. See, you hear him? He's saying, blow my nose. That means his nose hurt. He's seeing bleed. He think it's a runny nose. Ain't no runny nose. It's a bloody nose. He don't know where he at right now.
Well, in this incredibly unique event, we've got all kinds of fights. And coming up, internet sensation Jake Paul, the problem child, hopes to improve to 2-0 as a pro. He's been talking the talk. He'll try to back it up tonight as he welcomes a former NBA star, Nate Robinson. This guy's super athlete, football player, track star, 3-time slam dunk champion. Robinson is ready to get it on in his boxing debut.
I'm not going to see you hurt, okay? No, I'm good. All right, come on. Box. 7th round, gentlemen. 7th round.
And some way, somehow, Blake McKernan has made it to round number 7. Continues to be backed up by Badu Jack, but keeps him at bay with the jab. And they're a much better round in round 6 for Blake McKernan, Israel.
Yeah, he came back with a little bit more heat, but he's still
He's feeling the heat.
Yeah, he needs to start the round strong, but it's hard. It's a hard ask, especially against Badu Jack.
What do you like the most about Badu Jack's performance tonight, Ray?
I like it all from day one. I mean, from the first fight. I mean, these guys were in shape. I'm so impressed.
There was a beautiful put together combination by McKernan. Left hook downstairs and the left hook upstairs. It didn't really bother Jack, but he's trying, and then eats that right cross from Jack.
But both guys are thinking before they throw the shot. They're just not wailing punches away. They're thinking about these shots. Where to place them.
Minute gone in the 7th. Lead right uppercut by Jack.
And look at that. Look, he's just right in his face now. He's right in the punching area. Anytime Blake throws anything, he shrugs it off, blocks it, counters it, patters it, and then gives it back to him.
McKernan, a little sloppy with the punch, unable to pronate it, and just now guts alone, and his guts are being shattered by Jack.
That was a great combo on the body. Keep doing that.
Oh, right hand. I mean, Blake McKernan can take a shot, but how many more shots does he need to absorb?
How did he take that shot?
Just tough, man.
Leaping left hook there by Badu Jack. Shades of the guy you'll see in the main event. Roy Jones Jr. making his return after a 3-year hiatus against Mike Tyson. But Badu Jack and Blake McKernan, final minute of the 7th. And there's a left hook that lands for McKernan.
Good shot. Those guys.
He threw his whole body into that right hand to the body.
He is taking a barrage of body blows throughout the fight, and yet he remains vertical.
See, that stays right there. Punching range.